Hey, so I just wanted to record this quick video to show you a recent Python automation that we built. This helps us analyze which email service provider our leads are using. So with this data, you can launch two different campaigns. One campaign where you're just emailing leads with Gmail inboxes, the other campaign where you're just emailing leads with Outlook inboxes, and you're using your Outlook inboxes to run the Outlook campaign, and you're using your own Gmail inboxes to run the Gmail campaign. So this feature already exists for people that are watching that are already using Smartly. There is this feature called as ESP matching. So what that does is it maps your Gmail inboxes to recipients' Gmail inboxes. So you're only emailing leads with the same email platform. But the issue is your list is not always going to be equally split between Outlook and Gmail. So for example, let's say you pull a list of 1,000 contacts from Apollo. It can have 800 Gmail inboxes and the remaining 200 can be Outlook, right? Or it can be some other service provider. Now what happens is when you have, when the split is not equal, when it's disproportional, you have 10 inboxes of Gmail, 10 inboxes of Outlook, but the split is different on the recipient's end. So what happens is your Gmail's daily limit is going to be hit way faster. And what happens after that is your Outlook inboxes will start emailing, recipients with, Gmail. So that hinders your deliverability and that beats the whole purpose. Now with this particular automation, you clearly know which inbox the lead is using. So you can segregate the list into two different lists and launch campaigns separately so that you know for sure that you're using your Outlook inboxes to reach out to people that use Outlook, Gmail inboxes to reach out to people that use Gmail, right? So the automation is pretty simple. So first you import your lead list as a CSV into Google Colab, the script later on. Now you do upload. Click on upload and import the CSV list that you just downloaded, either from Apollo, Clay, whatever software you're using. Once you're done with that, go here, click on copy path and paste that path here. I've already done that. It'll remain the same. Now, what you have to do again is now create another CSV. So you go here, new file. You can call it as Gmail Outlook.csv or any name of your choice. But make sure you change that appropriately here. Now, once you're done with that, let me just delete this. Okay. All right, never mind. So now, once you're done with that, what you do is you run this first and you run this. I've already ran this. So I'll show you how it looks like once you get the downloaded CSV list. So if I go to numbers. Okay, so now this is how the list looks like. Oh my bad, not this list. Yeah, so this is how the list looks like. No, this is another list. Let me open. Should be no ESP check, ESP check, ESP check. Okay. Now this was the list that I got after I ran the automation. Now you can see that majority of the leads that I have in my list are all Gmail users, right? So, it's not an equal split. Now, what you can do with this data is you can filter out Gmail inboxes first, download that as a CSV, launch a campaign, and do the same with Outlook. So now you for sure know that you're using Gmail to Gmail, Outlook to Outlook, right? So again, it's a pretty fast automation. It doesn't take a lot of time. I think we had around 2,000 leads in this particular search, and it took us like at max like 2 to 3 minutes. Now with this data, you'll for sure see a better improvement in deliverability. As you all know, with the recent Outlook rampage, that deliverability took a huge hit across board. So you have to make sure you check all of these boxes before you launch any campaign. So I figured this is something that could be helpful for you. So, figured I shoot a video over. So again, you do this as a prerequisite before you launch any campaign. So once you are done with all of your personalization, verification, validation, and all of that, you download that list, upload it onto Google Colab, run this automation. Then you get an understanding of how diversified your lead list is in terms of email service providers, and you launch separate campaigns for Gmail, separate for your Outlook. So yeah, I mean, by the way, if you think you'd benefit with this particular script, let me know. Just drop in your email or your Twitter handle in the comments below. I'll just email it over or send it over via DM. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions.